So we're back. Sorry for the interruption. So we were at the drive and the pull. I just want you to practice that then. You're gonna drive, pull with your arms, back. And as you can put those pauses in there, and then just try and make it a little bit more smoother as you go. So I don't have necessarily the pause. Now, as you talk about on the screen, there's a strokes per minute. What you want to do is you want to keep that anywhere between 28 and 32. Obviously, the strokes per minute is how many times you're pulling back. So this would be a lot of strokes per minute. It's pretty inefficient because you're going to get tired doing this. Again, a lot of times the strokes are going to be a lot using your arms. So what you do is drive, pull, and then you see how I'm kind of pausing as I come back. That's when I'm taking my breath, relaxing. So I'm not like, it's not just a constant. I mean, yeah, you can keep going really fast like this, but it's going to take a lot out of you. You can get the same amount of distance or calories per hour by just pulling really hard, getting that kind of relaxed. Just play around with it a little bit. Rowing is not one of my favorites, but it is a good full body workout. Again, you got to keep your core tight. Your back is moving back and forth a little bit, but it's not exaggerated. You're not coming forward and rounding. You're not going back and pulling it all the way. Like you see some people rowing and they're pulling it like this. It doesn't get you that much. Where, like I said, where you're gonna get that most power is in that leg push. And if you have your arms, so you think about how you can get the most power. So if my arms are straight and I'm pushing, this doesn't cause my arms any stress. I'm not using my arms. So as I'm pushing this really hard with my feet, it's not that hard. Other than holding on, I don't have to work my muscles to pull. So as you're pulling straight, and now I pull. If you pull too early, watch the mechanics. If I pull too early on this, so now I'm pushing with my feet. I've kind of lost some of that power in my feet because I've been kind of pulling here and it's not using my feet. And now, as I'm holding it, I'm having to hold the bar with my arms. So it's not a relaxed, not necessarily relaxed, straight arm. You pull like this. This is harder to do. This also takes arm muscle versus this doesn't necessarily take any arm muscle. So you're waiting until that first push is done and then pull. So there you go. Practice that. And also, as we're doing this, think about in your head that first pull and then bend the arm. Because that also comes into play when we do some of this bar work. If you start doing a clean and everything else, you do a lot with your feet first and then your arms. When you start moving things together, you lose power. So think about, I want the most power. So I'm going to use my biggest muscles first, following it up once I get the momentum and following through. So, all right, let's do some rowing.